I don't get why there's so many secrets. What's the history between Gatsby and Daisy? I'm so out of orbit with this whole situation.
Well, settle down, I'll tell you. One day in October of 1945.
I had these unreal new shoes from England, and I had just finished up a game of golf. I was strolling to Daisy's killer yard. The place was huge. She was the opposite of the free I am, the most radioactive cat in Hollywood. She dressed in leather and had all the boys chasing her. I first eyeballed her in a Ben 8 with a greaser I'd never seen before. They were so mesmerized by each other, she didn't notice me until I was near enough to touch her.
What's the buzz, Jordan? Come here! Hey!
I was flattered she wanted to chat because she was the hippest girl and I admired her greatly, being 2 years younger. As we talked, I watched this Gatsby man and noticed he was crazy about her, just by the way he looked at her, and he seemed to be sitting on cloud 9. He was real gone. It was incredibly romantic, and I will never forget it.
Summer lovin' had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute to me.
Summer days drifting away, shoo all the summer nights. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh. Tell me more, did you get very far?
Tell me more, like does he have a car?
Well, oh, well, oh, well, oh.
Tell me more, was it love at first sight?
Tell me more, did she put up a fight?
Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doo-doo. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo.
Did you hear Gatsby? Where did you come from? Did you really go to war? If you did, what did Daisy do?
Settle down, are you writing a book? I'll get to it. Unreal gab circulated about her. Her mother even found her packing to see a soldier off to war. Afterward, she didn't rock and roll with any more soldiers. She only chilled with men who couldn't get into the war, the average greasers.
By next autumn, she was cooking as ever, committed to a man from New Orleans. By next June, she circled with Tom Buchanan of San Francisco. He bought her pearls worth over $350,000. It was a giant bash, and all the guests dug it. I came into her room a half hour before the bridal dinner. I found her laying on the bed hysterical. She had her face in one hand and a letter in the other.
Here, take these downstairs and give them back to whoever they belong to. Tell them Daisy's changed her mind. What's wrong? Gatsby!
Marriage. That is what brings us together today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan!
Money enough.
I ran into the couple when they returned from their honeymoon. I'd never seen any girl so madly in love. The only problem? She seemed to have developed some separation anxiety. If he so much as left the room, she would constantly look around uneasy. That was obvious. A week later, Tom got in a wreck. There was a woman with him from the Santa Barbara Hotel. The news got into the papers.
Cheating bastard!
Hey, I didn't see you there. You look like new AP students.
Now, we all may look the same, but in reality, we've all had pretty much English meltdowns.
Crazy.
Lainey lasted the longest, but this last video pushed her over the edge. There are a few things, though, that you can do to keep yourself going through AP English.
Step 1. If you're late to class, you better have an iced venti half soy, half non-fat latte. Go ahead, write it down. I can wait.
Miss Pina lets you rewrite essays you did bad on, so when you get a 2, definitely rewrite it.
There's these things called Factoid Fridays. You have to pick a controversial topic. Make sure you get one that's interesting because you're sticking with it through the whole year.
When you have to read books like Huckleberry Finn, make sure you actually read it, because Spark Notes does not help you on the test at all.
No, it does not.
Not even a little bit. Don't do it.
No.
Okay, here's my word of advice. When you do videos, use animals. And music. Hold on, I'll give you some music.
Hey, miss.
Here's some music, and captions. And don't use scripts, because you'll fail. Okay.
And last, just God, please, don't wear Speedos during a video.
No.
Don't think about Speedos during a video. Don't reference them in any way. Don't.
Just,
No Speedos.
just don't.
You don't want a Gavin in your class.
No, you
No.
don't.
So pretty much the first day of school, you're going to want to drop the class right away. But from experience, just stick it out. You'll benefit from it in the long run. Miss Pino's been teaching for a long time. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she puts us through all the difficult assignments and gives us all the long essays because she has everybody's best interests at heart. And it'll all help you in the end if you take the AP test. And she has everyone's best interest at heart, which makes her such an amazing teacher. So I just want to say thank you, Miss Pino.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Pino.
Miss
Pino.
Have a good year, juniors. Stick through it.
Man, and noticed he was crazy about her, just by the way he looked at her, and he seemed to be sitting on cloud 9. He was real gone. It was incredibly romantic, and I will never forget it. Da 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 da.
Sushi!
You're good.
I moved.
Go on, Danielle.
Oh.
You don't have to.
So are we like, so like, he'll say his line and then he'll move in and all of a sudden.
Happened so fast.
Met a girl. Crazy
Crazy
for me.
Crazy
Crazy for me.
Crazy for me. What's the daisy? Cute can be. Okay, ready? You started laughing in the beginning
for me.
anyway. Yeah.
The actor's so good in the face. Oh god, that hurts. Oh, that is solid.
That is what brings us together. You looked at me. I like looked at the corner.
Start talking.
Did you hear anything of Gatsby? Like,
Spit it out.
focus on emotions, secrets. What's the history between Gatsby and Daisy? Like, God.
Settle
What's the last part? What's the last part?